Welcome to the Rebel to Succeed podcast. It's your boy Anthony Williams, the founder of rebeltosucceed.com. The purpose of this podcast is to share tips, advice, and strategies to help you improve in all areas of your life. My mission is to make a positive difference in your life to help you live your best life. Now let's get it. What up, Rebels? It's your boy Ant from Rebel to Succeed coming at you with another podcast episode. Yes, sir. So in this podcast episode, I want to share something that's on my heart, something that I feel that will dramatically improve you guys' life. First off, I want to shout out all of the Rebels that have been rocking with me since the beginning. I do want to thank you guys for allowing me to make it to 150 episodes. You know, we just celebrated that. Took a little break, but of course I'm back. And I just want to thank you guys. I appreciate the whole Rebel Nation, all of the Rebels out there, all of the people that's been rocking with me. And I just greatly appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. This is why I continue to push out the content on this podcast. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. But I want to share this concept that have been resonating with me for the last ever since the last episode. Just basically all week, man. I want to share this thing because I feel like it could dramatically increase your whole life. It can take your life to the next level. And it's this concept of putting others before yourself. Put others before yourself. Think about others. Think about improving other people's lives. And yeah, man, that's a powerful concept. Now, I know to a lot of people it may sound simple. It may even sound cliche to some people. You know, oh yeah, put others before yourself. But it's very true, and it's a fact that people who think this way have always come out on top. Have always come out on top. They are the billionaires of the world. They are the millionaires of the world. You cannot succeed by thinking about yourself. You have to rebel to succeed. Again, I go back to the name of this podcast, and I go back to the name of this whole movement that I'm trying to spread across the world, which is, you know, reaching everyone by exercising love to succeed. That's my message to the world. And I created it to help enlighten people, to inspire people to put love first and to put others before themselves, you know, in order for you to be successful. I know I may have probably, talked about this before or maybe some previous episodes. But I want to, just take a deep dive into it today in this episode and really just, share my full thoughts on it. You cannot succeed without lifting up others. It just won't happen. And if you just so happen to succeed without lifting up others, I can almost guarantee you that you will not stay successful for too long. I truly believe that we were all put here to do God's work. And when I say do God's work, that means to spread love, to love others. I don't want to get too biblical, You know what I mean? I'm not really a religious person, but I do know some things in the Bible, and I know that it says in the Bible that you need to love your neighbors as yourself. You know what I'm saying? And what that means is to, you know, do unto others as you would do unto yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. You know, don't do something to somebody if you don't want it done to you. If you wouldn't do it to yourself, right? That's just at its core. Do unto others as you would do unto yourself. You have to look at the tracks of success. If you want to gain any type of success in this world, you have to look at the models that have come before you, right? Go back and look at history. If you look at anybody that is successful right now or who have been successful, they all done something that has dramatically impacted the world in a positive way. Positivity is love. You're spreading love. When you spread positivity, you're spreading love. When you think about and you try to fix the problems of the world, you're fixing problems for people around the world. You're spreading love. You're lifting up others. You're putting others before yourself. You're enriching other people's lives. And through that, you become successful. Through that, you become successful. If you look at and you study some of the universal laws, like the law of prosperity or the law of attraction, it all correlates with this message that I want to share with the world, which is to rebel to succeed, to reach everyone by exercising love to succeed. Rebel to succeed. Think about others. If you want to be rich, if you want to be successful, if you want to be famous, if you want to be whatever you deem as success, think about how you can impact other people's lives positively. And I guarantee you that through you putting others before yourself and trying to help others and spread love and lift up others and enrich other people's lives, you don't have a choice but to be successful. Because God put us here to do his work or her work or whatever. I don't put a limit, a gender limit on God. But God put us here to do its work. And I personally believe that is to enrich other people's lives, to spread love. You know what I mean? So I can't, if you guys take anything from any of the messages that I've shared, any of the things that I've shared about being successful on this podcast, this would probably be, the number one thing that I would reference to, because I see it in my life. I when I think back to all of the times when I wanted to be successful and I thought about myself, you know what I'm saying? When I was just thinking about me, you know what I mean? And I wanted to make a lot of money or I wanted to do this. When I always, thought about me and I was selfish, I never really could break through. You know what I'm saying? I never really could gain the momentum because I wasn't after something that was bigger than me. I wasn't after something that was bigger than me. When you look at some of the world's most successful people who are millionaires or billionaires, they all do some type of philanthropy work. They always give back. Why? Why is this? You got all of this money and then you go and you spend your whole life making all of this money to do nothing but to give it away, right? And that's because we as human beings, we are most fulfilled when we are enriching other people's lives, when we are spreading love, when we are giving to others, when we're helping other people, right? This is how you find happiness. This is how you find your purpose for life. Find your purpose for life. What are you here for? What are you here for? When you find your purpose for life and you make your life and dedicate your life to enriching other people's lives and spreading love and rebelling to succeed, reaching everyone by exercising love, you find that, you're your most happiest self because your purpose is bigger than you. There's some people out in the world, I know you guys heard this before. There's millionaires and billionaires out in the world who are miserable. They're miserable because they are living for themselves, right? They're living for themselves. That, to me, if you gain all of this, money and you're rich and you're not happy, to me, that's a failure. To me, that's a failure. You should be happy. Happiness should be your number one thing in life. That should be your number one goal, is to be happy, right? The money is not the happiness. It's you being at peace with yourself. And if like, imagine yourself spending your life going after money and you get it and then you're miserable. Like that, you're a failure to me. You know what I'm saying? You're a failure. You should be happy. So there's some people who are dead broke who are happy. You know what I'm saying? Dead broke, but you're happy. To me, the ultimate purpose in life is to be happy, right? Me personally, I'm my most happiest self when I am making other people happy, when I'm enriching other people and lifting them up. And it just so happens that trait of me, that me wanting to help other people, just so happens to be the number one trait for me to be a successful person in life. So at the end of the day, you can't get around it. You can't get around this concept of putting others before yourself. If you look at some of, some of the world's richest people, they all are trying to solve problems to help other people and to make some type of difference in society. So I really, I want the best for you guys. And I feel like this is the number one way for me to enrich you guys' lives, is to spread this message to you. And hopefully you guys could take it, run with it, and go and accept this message and try to live it. Be a rebel. Be a rebel. Reach everyone by exercising love. Anybody you come in contact with, come from a place of love. And I can guarantee you that them universal laws are going to start working for you. Like the law of attraction. If you give out love, you're going to receive love. The law of giving and receiving. You have to give love to receive love. You see what I'm saying? So the law of prosperity. When you enrich other people's lives, you then in turn become a very prosperous and enriched person. So hopefully you guys receive this message. You adapt it into your life, and you never forget that to be successful, that you have to reach everyone by exercising love to succeed. This is not just a podcast. It's a movement. It's something that I'm very passionate about. And I want to spread this message throughout the whole world. And hopefully you guys resonate with this message as well. Go and spread this message and just be people of positivity, people of love, coming from a place of love. And you can't lose that way. You can never ever lose when you spread love. So hopefully you guys received this message. Hopefully you guys found value in this message, and you can go and you can be a very productive person and be a successful person by just going out and being a very coming from a place of love and just being a rebel. So yeah, if you guys like this episode, of course, like I always tell you guys, to leave a review. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know what you guys thought about this message. Of course, go to the website, rebeltosucceed.com. Check out any of the content I have there. And last but not least, be a rebel. Reach everyone by exercising love to succeed, and I guarantee you will succeed when you spread love. When you reach everyone by exercising love, you will succeed. So it's your boy Gam from Rebel to Succeed, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I want to thank you for joining me today and listening to this podcast. If you found this episode helpful or valuable in any way, then I encourage you to leave an honest review and subscribe to the Rebel to Succeed podcast for future episodes. To receive more content and value, make sure to visit the Rebel to Succeed website at www.rebeltosucceed.com. And finally, always remember that to succeed in life, you have to reach everyone by exercising love. So make sure to show somebody some love today. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you next time.